Hi all, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing okay. These two articles that I'm covering today, I just wanted to pick up on a few points within them. So if it interests you, I'm a bit of a geek when it comes to the technicals and mechanicals of Formula One. I do enjoy that side of things. So I just wanted to chat about that and the rumours surrounding Lando Norris leaving McLaren. So here we go. Sky Sports F1 reporter Ted Kravitz has expressed confusion around Lewis Hamilton's complaint, with Hamilton openly discussing his concerns about seat position this season. Hamilton claims that the position is effectively the same as it was in 2022, and Kravitz believes that clarity on the issue will come out in due course. Hamilton claimed that engineers did not listen to his grievances during the off-season after Red Bull stormed to last year's world title. A key point raised by Hamilton will surely have focused on seat position, which he claims is too far forward. We sit closer to the front tyres than all the other drivers. Our cockpit is too close to the front. When you're driving, you feel like you're sitting on the front wheels, which is one of the worst feelings when you're driving a car. What that does is it changes the attitude of the car and how you perceive its movement, and it makes it harder to predict compared to when you are sitting back more in the centre, and it's just something I've really struggled with. Ted Kravitz was asked whether Hamilton's input needed to be considered more by his team. Kravitz said, "I'm not sure, because at the beginning of testing we had a special guest, Mercedes engineer Mike Elliott. I had all these ideas about the Mercedes and I put them to Mike. I asked if they had moved the cockpit forward and he said no, so I'm all a bit confused. I don't know whether that's something Lewis can go and say, see, I told you we were too forward. And they said, well, you are no more forward than you were before. So that will come out in the fullness of time, I'm sure. Ex-teammate Jenson Button recently fought Hamilton's corner over the seat position issue, saying, it does not give him the confidence to push the car, which leaves him unable to extract maximum performance." And Toto Wolff has also responded to fierce criticism by pledging to scrap the skinny side pod design that has seen the silver arrows slip behind Red Bull. Now on that, the image you see now is going around social media and some other YouTube channels claiming to be Mercedes 2023 B-spec car, but from what I can work out, this picture is basically a press car that was used at the beginning of 2023, way before testing, and I think it was done solely to throw the scent off the fact that they were still going to run with zero side pods on their 2023 car by using this one as the focus for the press. So this image, I think, is from very earlier on this year. So at the moment, I'm not saying that the Mercedes won't look like that if they do introduce a B-spec car this year, but certainly at the moment, you know, it's a little bit unsure. But also, to point out with Lewis, I can fully understand where he's coming from with this seating position, because anyone who's driven a vehicle that you're sitting very close on top of or even in front of the front axle or the front wheels, it really does. I can fully understand this because I've driven vehicles of that sort, and I see where he's coming from with this, and I don't understand, but the back of the Mercedes seems to be quite long. So maybe they do need to do something about that. So I'd like your thoughts on that, actually, because anyone who's driven a vehicle like that, yeah, does it change your perception of turning, stuff like that? You know, it to me it does. But anyway, on to the rumour of Lando Norris. It's going around social media again that Lando Norris is likely to leave McLaren pretty soon, but as far as I'm aware, I mean, we'll get into it, but Zach Brown is sort of, quieting that rumour down. But anyway, Lando Norris responded to rumours suggesting that he has an exit clause in his contract and is looking to drive for another team. He said, "I can't really look elsewhere. That doesn't change. Any driver on the grid wants to have confidence in the team, and I don't think anything necessarily changes my motivation. I'm motivated every weekend to do the best job I can. Zach Brown then commented and said he has 0 exit clauses. Ultimately, when his contract is next up, if we are not performing and he doesn't feel he can win races and can compete for the championship, then I think anybody, driver or team member for that matter, would be considering leaving. We are all here to win, and he has got a contract with us, and most importantly, he is very happy here, and he sees the progress that we are making, and he is a team player. Now, I agree with Zach. I think Lando definitely is a team player, and I think he's highly critical when he makes mistakes of himself, and it tends to drag him down, which is a shame, because I think in the right car, Lando, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. He's a committed driver, but he does beat himself up a little bit when he gets things wrong. So yeah, let me have your thoughts on the video. If you're a little bit technically minded, mechanically minded like I am when it comes to Formula 1, bit of a geek like that, yeah, let me have your thoughts, because I find that quite interesting. And again, if anybody's driven a vehicle on top of the front axle or sat in front of the front axle, front wheels, let me know, you know, if you can sort of understand where Lewis is coming from with this. But that's all for now, so I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you like, and press the bell for notifications, and you get plenty of warning that I'm uploading more stuff. So until next time, cheers.